Gemini, what you got going on? Welcome to your general reading, Gemini. We're going to take a look, see what you got going on right now. Take a look into your past just a little bit so I know what's been going on. And then we will see what your possibilities are for the future. I will also pull some oracles at the end of the reading. Timestamps are below. So, let's get to it, Gemini. Let's see what Gemini has going on. Messages for Gemini. Emperor in reverse. Could have been somebody you were dealing with in the past. It could be a fire sign. That is Aries energy. Could be dealing with a boss. This person likes to take control. Okay, they like to be in charge. This person here may like to be in charge a little too much, if you know what I'm saying. What else do we have for Gemini? Seven of Pentacles. So currently there's something that you're not really putting effort into, okay? A person, a situation. We'll get more as I get more cards. And what do we have for future energies? Strength in reverse. This is Leo here. You're probably going to resolve... Excuse the noise. My dog is... Lay down. Oh. You're probably going to resolve something that's been difficult for you with that strength in reverse, okay? One of my favorite cards in the Light Seers deck is that strength card. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, what else for Gemini? Five of Wands in the... So, it could be a work situation or boss situation. There could have been some disagreements. Too many people got their hands in the project or whatever the situation is. With that Five of Wands there. Death and rebirth. This is Scorpio energy. Many of you, or I should say some of you, not many, could be a lot of you out there watching. So, that death means that you could have quit the job, okay? Maybe a new boss stepped in. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, okay, Gemini? Definitely new beginnings with that, okay? Whatever that was in the past, it has changed, okay? What else with the Seven of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely something right now that you are not giving any effort to, okay? Something that you're definitely not, you're not nurturing, like you're not even giving it a second thought, Gemini. What else? Then Knight of Pentacles. Well, that's, okay, so we have two Pentacles in the reverse and then a Knight. Could be a love situation. This Knight of Pentacles, maybe you haven't met them yet. I don't know. The Knight of Pentacles is working on stability, okay? Could be finances. So it's kind of like going from a situation of not putting any effort in to then putting in some maximum effort. So it'll be interesting to see what cards I get with my other deck as we go along. And then let's see what you have for the future energies with the Strength card. Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're... in the future, it's kind of like you'll be letting your guard down. Kind of, it's almost like a sigh of relief. Okay, Gemini. And then, Devil in reverse. That's Capricorn there. Maybe, so some of you may be working on getting rid of some toxic energy in your life. Whether it relates to you personal, it could be even... you know, as simple as eating too much junk food or smoking, drinking, whatever, you know, whatever that means for you. Some of you could be working on that now, and I feel like in the future it's going to improve, and you will kind of win that situation of removing that from your life. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands in the reverse. That could relate to this situation that could be job related over here. Maybe some of you just felt like you weren't getting the recognition that you deserved with that situation, kind of like being overlooked. Could be somebody taking credit for your work, however that relates for you. It could even be family related. The Emperor can be just somebody in your life who's older, okay? Could be sibling rivalry. I'm going to clarify the Six of Wands for your overall energy and see what we get with that. Tell me more about the Six of Wands for Gemini. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It really affected you emotionally, okay? When you felt kind of overlooked, all right? Kind of a feeling of defeat. Page of Swords in the reverse. Could be a social media related to this. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that. Could be somebody watching you on social media. Some of you may be content creators yourself, and this could be a situation of some online drama, because there's a lot of it here on YouTube. I'm just saying, or Instagram, or wherever. Wherever your space is, okay? All right, so let me clarify this Emperor with the Five of Wands and the Death card. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Eight of Swords, yeah. That situation was giving you some anxiety, okay, Gemini? That is your energy. You are an air sign, as you know. That Eight of Swords is anxiety. It can be self-imposed. We tend to think about things too much, you know. If you're an overthinker, it can just, you know, you just keep thinking about situations over and over, and kind of going down that rabbit hole. What else do we get? Tell me more about this. The Fool. Yeah, I feel like some of you literally left a job or went off on your own to do something, okay? Eight of Swords. And then the Fool, which again is Aries energy. Putting in some actions, kind of like you decided to take a leap of faith, go off on your own. Maybe you started your own business, if it's business related, changed jobs, moved away, whatever. Okay, take that how it resonates for you. But I feel like the Fool and the Death card are kind of linked together, where, you know, you put an end to one thing and started something different. Let's get one specifically on the Death card. Tell me more about the Death card. Seven of Swords. So you felt, you know, the feelings in here, you felt betrayed, overlooked. Felt like things were trying to be controlled or micromanaged, or arguments, okay? It was just a lot of negativity, okay, is what that past energy is feeling like. Okay, so let's move on to your current energy, Gemini. Something about not putting effort into something. Some of you actually, so if you left a job in the recent past, some of you may not even have a job right now. Maybe you're looking for a job. Maybe this Knight of Pentacles is saying that you will soon have a job. Okay, that's another possibility with that. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. King of Wands. You know what you want. Okay, that King of Wands, more fire energy. You got quite a bit of fire energy in your reading today, Gemini. You know what you want. You know what you're looking for. You're confident, okay? That King of Wands is all about confident energy. It's a step down from the Emperor energy, okay? That's where that confidence is coming from. Tell me more. The Hangman in reverse. So, yeah, some of you, if you left a situation before that wasn't working out for you, I feel like if you haven't been working, or you stepped away from that whole drama, you've gained some new perspective, okay? Maybe you've gained some clarity on the direction you want to go. With that Hangman in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you took a little break. Yep, definitely. You took 4 swords in the reverse. But it's in the reverse. Like you're coming out of this energy. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you may be just struggling financially if that is the case, where you haven't been working. And there's the Death in reverse. So there's that new beginning. We have it twice now, okay? That means it's important for you. So something new is on the horizon. If you haven't entered this this period of finding a new job or whatever it is that you're, looking towards or wanting to happen, it's coming, okay? I feel like it's coming with this Death in reverse. Things are changing to your favor. Let's go on to the future energies. Strength in reverse. 7 of Wands and the Devil. There's the change right there, okay? The Tower. Huge change is coming. Huge change is coming, Gemini, okay? The Tower can be good or bad, depending on how depending on what the change is. It's a big change. It's definitely talking about a big change with that Tower. I feel like in your case, it's a good change. It's good energy. 6 of Cups. That's some nostalgia type of energy. It could involve children. It doesn't have to, or people younger than you. 6 of Cups is reminiscing. Some of you maybe you move back to your hometown. Maybe you're reconnecting with friends, people you went to school with. That type of energy. Let's get more on this Devil. Tell me more about the Devil. Sounds kind of weird saying that. Tell me more about the Devil. We know what we mean, don't we, Gemini? 3 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. This future energy is you. It feels like fresh energy. You starting new, getting over some painful stuff here. This 3 of Swords in the reverse with the Devil in reverse. Now, as I said, that can be about you personally getting over maybe some bad habits. It could be about a relationship that was toxic. There's could even be like family dynamics, immediate family. Families can have some toxic kind of stuff going on. What else do we have? King of Swords, and there you are in the end. Check you out. No gender here, but this is the King. Goal planning, focused, just kicking some ass, okay, Gemini? Your future energy is really good, like really good, okay? And look, bottom of the deck next to that, shouldn't say next to it, I should have said bottom of the deck, the Strength in the upright. So you start out the period with Strength in reverse, some struggle energy, chugging along, maybe getting rid of that toxic energy, whatever that means for you. But you end it with the King of Swords and the Strength card. Okay? This is totally your energy. This is Leo energy. You've got the strength to do this, okay? So it's looking good, Gemini. Let's pull you a few oracles. What else does Gemini need to know? Autumn Oak Spirit, Strength. Similar to the Strength card here, okay? More good energy. Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. One of my favorite cards in this deck. Got the bear with the rabbit. And there is kind of a building, like a castle back here, similar to how the Tower looks. So Sanctuary, going through this period of time, the Sanctuary is similar to like the Hermit, where you're just kind of going within to use that strength that you do have, okay, Gemini? And then last one, Success. There you go. Secret Spring, Success. There's the fairy with her little canoe on the water. So this looks great. Like, I'm excited for you, Gemini, to see what happens in the future. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you the next time around. Take care. Bye-bye.